a story time about the time, that I was in an accident. So I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no. Let me not give too much away. Let me tell my story. Okay, so here's the thing. This accident happened in the first week of me driving. I thank God it wasn't a serious accident, so please, it wasn't serious, but we thank God. Yeah, so what had happened was, in my house there's 3 parking spaces because we have, well, to be honest, there's 4 parking spaces, but we have 3 cars anyway. So everyone's car goes in a specific place, but because I used to get home first, I used to just park anywhere. And so obviously in my first, this was probably like the 4th day that I'd been driving to school, or to 6th form, and so I hadn't had any accidents. So I was feeling like a cool girl, you guys. I was thinking I was the one. I was like, ain't nobody touched me. I'm the best driver y'all ever seen. Like, I done passed my test, and like, I've been no accidents, no crashes, no nothing. I can park, I can reverse. I was feeling fly, to say the least. So the way I used to drive was a bit reckless still. I used to do the thing. So the one thing when you're driving, they tell you not to do is like spin the wheel. And I always used to just like, not spin the wheel, but like, you know, when you, so like, oh, I don't know how to extract it, but like when you turn the wheel, you're supposed to guide it back through your hands. I used to just let go and just be like, thinking I was cool. I was like, y'all don't know about me. But anyway, that had nothing to do with my accident. Sorry if you thought it was going to be cool. It wasn't cool at all. It was probably the most loserish accident you've ever heard of. But anyway, so yeah, there was 3 parking spaces, and I just used to park anywhere. So for some reason, I never used to park. Well, I usually used to park in the easy parking space, but that particular day I parked in the hard parking space. So my dad had told me how to like get out of every, I'm going to show you guys a clip of what my like parking area space looks like. Yes, my dad had taught me how to get out of every position. But for some reason that morning when I was rushing to school, because we were already late, I'd forgotten how to get out of that space. So I started doing the maneuver for another space, and I was like, no, this is not the maneuver. But for some reason I didn't get out of the car and like check. I just decided to keep going. So I kept going now, and bearing in mind there's a car parked here, here and here, and because I'm the first one to leave with my sister. So my youngest sister's coming out of the house, and I know I'm really close, so like, let's talk from this position. So my car's here, and there's another car here, and there's one behind me. So I know my little sister's leaving for school, and I know I'm really close to this car, but I don't, like I said, I don't know what, I didn't get out of the car. So I reversed now, the little reverse, and I said to my sister, she was my youngest sister, bearing in mind, this girl is not a driver, she must have been 11 at the time, and I was like, tell me when I'm getting close to mom's car, yeah? Tell me when I'm getting close to car. So I'm going back, bearing in mind, this car I'm driving, like you guys have seen Raoul, like, he's really modern, so he has a lot of sensors and stuff to help me. And so anyway, so I'm like, tell me when I'm getting close enough. So I'm reversing now. Next thing I hear, hey, yeah, as in, like, I don't know, my whole life was just running through my eyes. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, what will I do? I was like the Nigerian aunties, you lot. I was like, what will I do? What will I do today? As in, I was just like, I didn't know. And so it was so weird because obviously my nan, my dad and my mum were in the car. The car, Raoul, was originally a gift to my nan, but she gave it to me because she doesn't drive no more. So like, we have this windowsill where you can see out, and all I see is my mum, my dad, my grandma looking at me, and I'm just there crying, doing the most, being dramatic, hands on my head, I'm stomping. There's no real tears, them fake tears, lots of tears in my heart. Yeah, so I was just like distraught. I remember my nan coming out, she just looked at me, you've ruined the car. And I don't know, for some reason I didn't think to go back into the house and try and get help or anything like that. I was just outside crying, and they all come out and they're just shaking their heads at me. None of them shouting, but you know them ones when they're not shouting, but you know they're mad. And my dad's like, just go to school. But the thing is, the reason why this accident was bad was because I ruined 2 cars in one go. I ruined my car and I ruined my mum's car as well. So my parents were livid. They were livid. So anyway, I drive into school now. I'm being extra cautious. No more letting go of the rule. No more doing cool girl. Cool girl has left the building at this point. So I get to school and I park in my usual space, and like, actually no, I don't park in my usual space because I'm late, so that means everyone can see my car. So everyone who can drive, people who can't drive, see my car. I remember telling my former story, they laughed at me, they buoyed me, mate. They just buoyed me. Talking about, they were just like, you're so silly, because like, if you actually think about it, the accident was silly because I sort of just got out of the car and saw what I could do. And it was so big, you guys. I didn't think it was that deep when I first crashed it. I was like, maybe they won't notice. They noticed. And then I remember coming home, my mum was like angry, she was shouting, and the way she had to get it done was very, very expensive. She took the car away from me 4 months. And you don't understand, because I used to get on this bus, and this bus I used to get on, I'll tell you about these stories, but let me give you a lowdown. This bus was the trashiest bus. Got people that used to get on the bus like were just bare rowdy, and just like, so that bus was the worst, my living nightmare. And the fact that I got in my car and I was free, and the fact that the freedom was only for 4 days, it hurt. But yeah, 4 months, no car. My driving, to be honest, my driving skills have improved so much. I remember after I took my test, in that 4 days, my dad gave me a probation that I can't take anyone out for 3 months in the car. Like, I was the only person, aside from my sister, I wasn't allowed anyone in the car because they would distract me for 3 months. And obviously after I had that car accident, it wasn't like 3 months had gone and that 3 months, now when I get the car back and they can go in, it was like the 3 months restarted from that period of time, which is a bit of a shame, because I mean, like, let's be real, most people, like, obviously you want to pass your test to drive and all that, but like, you want to be able to take your friends out, be doing guy, you know. Didn't get to do that for a while, but I got there in the end. But yeah, I'm a safe driver, guys. I feel like this story that I told you makes it seem like I'm not a safe driver. I've got so much, but I would definitely say that with the more you drive, the better you get. Like, you pick up things, and you even like see people do things on the road, you're like, oh, okay, let me try that as well. And you just get better. So if you're not good right away, don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Anyway, when I first passed, I was running through red lights by accident, but it wasn't red lights, it was like when the yellow turns to the reds. And I used to have when the yellow turns to red, and I used to have so many like backseat drivers, people that have not passed their test. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I'm driving, the only people that I take advice from, like serious advice, is people that have passed your test. Backseat drivers, stop giving me your advice when you haven't passed your test. When you pass your test, I will hear your advice, but before, don't let me hear it. But yeah, I used to have bareback drivers, they used to be nervous, but I've gotten better, definitely. So yeah, that is the end of this lovely little video. I'm definitely gonna have a driving experience, I'm definitely gonna have a driving tips video come out, because I feel like it's coming up to summer, people, you know, gonna be driving and stuff like that, and they might need advice, tips, which were really, really helpful for me. So yeah, I'd love to share. You all know what I'm about to say next. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video.
That's a vibe. Oh, that's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.